Good random time of the day. Yep, that's Brian walking. It's been 3 weeks since our inglorious exit from the Great Glen, and Brian developing what we now think was plantar fasciitis, or is plantar fasciitis, and he's been doing the absolute bare minimum to recover. Because he's a bloke and he doesn't believe in things like stretching. And today we're just going to try a little very flat 4-mile walk with full backpacks. So anyone who's going to find us in this, what is essentially a city park, is going to think we're completely crazy. Your feet not hurting?
They're hurting a bit, but they're always hurting. So, let's see how it goes.
They're always also itchy.
Yeah, like. Oh yeah, see how I feel tonight after I've stopped.
Yeah.
There's a slight ache at the back, but...
Well, that's where it started, wasn't
Yeah.
it? The thing on the back. Does it still feel like a stone in your shoes, or?
No, not really.
No, that's...
Just feels like I've gone like that backwards on a rock.
Sorry, what?
Done that backwards, and it's
And
the
it
back
knocked,
of me.
oh, it
Yeah.
knocked the rock, that's what.
Yeah.
Apparently this is the cool and trendy place to hang out if you're a snail. You seen the big one there? I don't know whether they even come out. Can you see that? The little ones on the underside of the leaf. There's another little one on that leaf. There we go. There's a third little one on the underside of this leaf. He's striding ahead. So far so no problem, but we've only been walking for 10 minutes. Loads of butterflies everywhere. We keep trying to chase them with the camera, but I don't think it's going to let me come any closer. And no doubt when I zoom in, I don't know what I'm zooming in on. Oh no, there it is. Stairs. More exercise than we signed up for. And Brian just called them spooky because apparently everything's spooky. I'm starting to think that maybe the damage is not to his feet but to his head instead. Ooh, yeah, now it's spooky.
There's a road. Oh, nowhere, definitely spooky.
It's an abandoned road, no public access.
Yeah.
God damn it, how do we get... Well, just
The Mothman must be here. Ding, ding, ding.
Speedy. He's faster than us. So we're over an hour in. How are your feet?
Aching. Fine. See with a coffee though, the feet.
The feet can do with the coffee. I don't think they'd be happy if you poured one on your boots.
Well, if I drink it, it goes to the bottom, doesn't it?
Just admiring these yellow flowers. As per usual, we have no idea what they are. But they're impressive. So we're on a bit of a hard surface now. The actual path that we were supposed to, I say supposed to take, the official route is in the woods there. We kind of missed a turn. So we're going back on this road, which is literally parallel. What might be quite a good test of Brian's feet as well, because this is the hardest surface we can we can hope to encounter on the Great Glen. So if his feet last that as well, we should be good to go, she says. That was it. Little 4.5 mile, well, just, yeah, round about 4.5 mile loop. How do you feel?
It's aching a bit, but I may have to take more breaks. It felt tired, my foot.
Yeah.
So let's see what it's like tomorrow. If I can walk on my foot tomorrow, I say we go.
Okay.
Yippee!
Fingers crossed. Is that how you cross fingers? Don't know. One of them might be a rude gesture. I apologize if it is. Right. So this is us. Not at a Great Glen.
But on a hike.
But on a hike. It is about, what, 3 weeks later? 4 weeks? Oh, make that 2 months.
2
It's
months.
2 months
Later.
later now.
ankle, the foot still hurts, but yeah.
We think we've figured out that it's plantar fasciitis, basically, pure and simple. All the symptoms that when you Google them, Dr. Google says it's plantar fasciitis, which kind of makes sense because apparently one of the things that can aggravate it, apart from hiking, is standing on hard surfaces a lot. And of course, ever since we started doing the farmers markets, that's what we do. 2 to 3 times a week, we stand on hard surfaces for 6 or 7 hours. So
Yeah.
yeah. We did a couple of
Day hikes.
day hikes. One after the first month, and it looked okay until we hit a piece of road at the end, and then it was like, nah. And then we did another one a month later, and that was fair to middling, but when you go back to the car, it started hurting again.
I'm taking ibuprofen now to hopefully keep out the pain, inflammation, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So yeah, this is attempt number 3, basically. See whether we have another weather window, a market window opening in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
So we'll see how today goes, and if he's still alive by tomorrow, we might actually try again. But we also thought we'd take the opportunity, and I'm sliding down a thing here.
He's a little one.
Take the opportunity to talk a bit about what went wrong with the Great Glen, apart from the plantar fasciitis, because when we came home, we were sort of saying, I mean, we made so many rookie mistakes, it wasn't funny anymore.
Yeah.
Starting with, because the problem is that now that we're doing these markets and we're doing the mushrooms and stuff, we have to hit certain windows in gaps in the markets. So we have to keep the mushrooms ticking over while we're away. So we were rushing, we were panicking.
Yeah.
We were packing stuff in a hurry. And we made some really dumb decisions along the line, the way. Starting with rain gear.
Yeah, I do have a new jacket. It's a decent jacket. It got totally wet on the first day, but not inside. It's like a double layered jacket, waterproof jacket, and it doesn't weigh that much. Some people will say it does. And it's really good brand in the UK. And the outside got soaking. So in theory, I should have brought the poncho that we can just shake out and it's ready for the next day. And yeah, we were hanging it up in the tree in the evening when it stopped raining, and it was, I mean, it had started getting wet inside as well, but it's always hard to tell, isn't it, because you're sweating in these rain jackets, so we don't know where that wet came from. And of course, and we're hiking in the UK. Well, we were hiking in Scotland. There was a lot of rain.
It was on that day especially.
So to take up one set of clothes.
Yeah, we were all like, oh yeah, the Great Glen's only going to take 5 to 6 days. We don't need to change clothes. So obviously once we had gotten wetted out, we had nothing really to change into, which was stupid.
Because we were
absolutely stupid.
It's basically, it was raining all day and quite heavy as well.
Yeah. Well, that was rookie mistake number 2. We looked at the weather forecast for Fort William, which is where the hike starts. And we looked at the rain forecast, and we knew it was going to rain that day, but it was sort of steady and a bit heavy at the beginning, and then it was going to go away. But of course, we walk away from Fort William, and what we didn't do was check the weather forecast for the area we were walking into, because I think what we managed to do is we literally followed the heavy rain cloud out, because it was the entire day. I mean, once we'd left the cafe, it just didn't stop, did it? It just did not stop, and it was relentless rain, and it was wet rain. That sounds stupid, but like it was like Washington all over again. You get rain that you can sort of almost dance in between, and then you get rain that just gets you wet, and it was that kind of rain. It was unpleasant, and we couldn't stop anywhere, because normally, as you know, we hike in like
bursts of 3 hours, take a rest, 3 hours, take a rest.
And that day, after
the cafe, we didn't.
We couldn't have any rest because there was nowhere to rest. It was just so wet
all the way through. And again, probably that didn't help with the foot. But yeah, the weather forecast, we we looked at the wrong damn forecast, which then led us to not bring the right rain gear. And the other thing that happened that was a bit surprising and slightly worrying, and again, a poncho would have helped with that, is that rain actually got into your backpack, didn't it?
Yeah.
Everything in your backpack was wet.
The backpack, they never said it's rainproof.
No.
It just says the material is waterproof.
But not
the backpack.
Seems.
Yeah.
But I mean, so far, as you know from the Pennine Way, we have hiked in rain and it's always been absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But it got into everything, including the waterproof bag in which his sleeping bag was, also turned out to no longer be waterproof.
So we bought some new ones.
Yeah, we got rid of those as soon as we got home, filled them up with water and watched them leak everywhere. We thought, yeah, should have done that before we went down.
We should test the new ones.
We should, we haven't actually tested them. we should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't bring any kind of waterproof socks because somebody, and I remember the words exactly because they were mine, was saying, well, the Great Glen is a really nice walk, like well maintained. You're not going to walk in puddles. And that's true, you don't. But if it rains relentlessly, your shoes still get wet. You know? So I was wringing my socks out at the end of the day. I had one pair of spare socks and that was it. And everything was just wet.
It would have been fine. We would have went to a campsite the next day. And we would probably only done half a day and dried out properly.
Yeah. Yeah, we had that fallback position.
I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't walk to go and do the toilet. There was so much pain in my foot and I went, I can't carry on.
Yeah, so... Yeah, it was a clear case of, we have to go home. No regrets about that one. But we've been trying... Well, it's that thing. They say with plantar fasciitis, try and rest it. Try not to walk on hard surfaces. We live in an urban area with tiled flooring in the house, so that's out of the window. Try not to put too much weight on it all the time. Yeah, we still have to do the markets. So
we still have to work.
We still have to work.
We're both self-employed, so
it'll take a while.
Yeah.
But fingers crossed.
Government doesn't pay for self-employed people to be sick.
Nope, nobody does. And I am going to slide off the rock now. Goodbye.
Can't take you anywhere.
Can't take me anywhere.